Alright, boys, in today's video, I want to show you guys the best PP teams you can be running with this guy. With this new Meli, because I see a lot of people are gonna, you're gonna be, if you pull him, you might want to use him. Just a guess in my head, and you might wonder, okay, oh my god, like, I have, like demons are so cool, I have to run demons. Sora, give me the best demon team. I will, but let's first start with synth teams, okay? I'll give you one synth team, and then one demon team. This is what I call the free-to-play synth team. Because, okay, well, not really, but the lazy man's free-to-play team, I guess. The lazy man's synth team, I guess. So you run these guys, HP, 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 you run this guy on attack, okay? I don't have it like this because I was doing something else, but this is what you want to do, okay? You run this guy on attack. Also, red soil for this guy is crazy, because this guy just always crits, because he has double crit chance and everything, always crits. Broken. So I would just give red soil, okay? Don't be stupid. You can give Meli if you want, you can give Margaret, I guess, but red soil is going to be the most damage. So you run this team. The way this team works is, Meli really likes AoEs, okay? Because they spread his seed. Okay, that sounds crazy. I know, out of context, crazy. But he likes AoEs, so you can get seeds on everyone, because then his AoE does more damage. So King, what you do is, and I made a video on this, the way literally every match goes is you do your double AoE, okay, and then because of the AoEs, Ban, because he's a Sin, you'll apply a debuff to all of them. 3 debuffs, okay? 3 debuffs. Okay, I don't know why it's lagging like this, but you can see it, right? 3 debuffs. Another 3 debuffs, so that's 6 debuffs. Or you need 8 for Zelda's passive, okay? And then you see this thing. It's so hard to see, but you see it. It's a little like purple thing. It's a seed, okay? It's a seed. Okay, I don't know why it's like this for me right now. Anyway, they have 2 seeds on it. All of them have 2 seeds on them right now, right? Now I'll do Meli AoE. Now they have 9 debuffs. So full, like Zelda's full passives there, so we get 24% basic stats. And, because of King's Shield, we have 15% more basic stats, and we do more damage to enemies. And they all have these seeds, so now the AoE just does a bunch of damage. Okay? Boom. Okay? That's how it works. That's why this is so strong. That's why you want AoEs, okay? I am a single target type of guy. I like my single targets, but, this is what you do, okay? This is what you do. Anyway. Okay, if you want to run a sort of better team, but sort of worse, I'm not too sure if it's better or worse. Okay, you run Merlin with her Holy Relic. Okay, you run her. Okay, because her Holy Relic, the Nidhogg one that just came out, she gives 15% basic stats if the whole team is Sins. Okay, so you got her backline, and then she gives up to 30% damage reduction for each debuff on enemy, which you'll have these debuffs fairly easily because of this guy. All right, with the setup we have right now, in case you don't kill, you'll have 9 debuffs on them, which gives you 27% damage reduction on top of the King Shield. So you're like pretty unkillable. Okay, so if you're in a category where you have to go HP with Meli, because going first is the most important thing, so you want to make sure you go first. Whatever your gear is, you have to try it out yourself. Obviously, like you have to know what enemies you face. If everyone's running 386k CC teams and you have a 384k CC with attack crit on Meli, then probably switch them to HP. There you go. But her, like this team right here, is really strong. Gonna be making a video on this team tomorrow as well. But a bunch of damage reduction, you apply the debuffs with him. You could do something like this. You could do this too, right? But then you don't have a backline because you can't run Zeldas. It has to be a full Sins team, including the sub slot. Because if you could run Zeldas here, that would be the best Sins team. 100%. I think. Maybe not, I don't know. But something else you could do is you run her. Actually, no. What was it? You don't run her. You run Zelda's again. Okay. Another Sins variant, which this is my favorite. And then, or like, well, one of the ones I really like. And then you run Diane. Okay. Diane's very nice as well. I really like Diane. Diane, like, if you have a relic. If you don't have a relic, ignore this. If you have a relic, the stance, like, extra damage dealt you get is nice because he gets a bunch of attack already. Okay, so giving him more attack from this doesn't actually increase his damage by that much. But getting damage dealt is something he doesn't have. So like the way the damage like stacking works, if you stack the same type of damage, so you stack your attack a bunch, then you get diminishing returns, the more attack you get. Okay, so if you go from like his 19k attack to 40k attack, that's big. Okay, it's double. A bit more. But if you go from 40k attack to 60k attack, that's now just a 50% increase. Okay? But if you go from 40k attack and you get equivalent amount of damage dealt increase, like 100% damage dealt increase, then that's double damage again. right? So you had 80k attack technically. So so that's just better. That's why you want to stack different sources of damage increases, which is why I really like her. Again, King is really good too. King is better, but I like this. Okay, I just like Diane. I like this Diane so much. Like her holy relic made me fall in love with her. She's still ugly. Her face is still ugly. Don't get that twisted. But I do like love this unit now. So I want to mention that you could run this. Okay, you could probably also just run King. You could also probably just run King on this and then have like Ragnarok Bond backline, and that would work. Okay, you could run. Where is he? Why am I on this? You could run King, right? You don't need the debuffs, and then you run Ragnarok Bond backline for 10% more attack related, or you run Death Pierce if you want to. But yeah, you could run Dust Team. Okay, and that's a Sin team. And that's pretty much every Sin team I think you could be running. Okay, don't run with this, by the way, because you do want his team to be exclusively Sins or Demons. Okay, and Liz is not a Sin. Because he cleanses one debuff of everyone, and then he gets up one of his like dark magic orbs for each one of them. So it's really important that you do actually stick to only having Sins and Demons, so you don't delay his damage. Okay, in my Liz video, it felt so awkward to use this guy because I didn't have a full Sins or Demon team. So just saying. Now let's jump to Demon teams. Okay. Now I've made if you want to see like the teams in action, I've made a video on pretty much all of them, right? Or if I haven't, then by the time you're watching this, there might be a video out for them. Like the Melancholy Relic, I haven't made a video on yet, but if I mean other people have, and I'll make it tomorrow. Like that's my video tomorrow, I guarantee you. So if you want to see that. Now Demon team, let's start with the fun one first, okay? Right, Red Zeldris backline, okay, and then you run Green Melascula, okay, and then you run Esterosa, okay. And then you know what happens? You actually give him Derriere Link. Boom. Now he's a commandment. Now you have all commandments active for Red Zeldris. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? And you get basic stats from her. You get basic stats from him. You know, he does a bunch of damage. It's a fun team. It's not a good team, right? It's a fun team. I was gonna make a 1-speed video, but then this Meli guy, like, did it. So we had the same thought, unfortunately. So I can't vouch for how good this is, but I can see this being really fun as well. Fun variant, right? Where you replace Melascula with 1-speed. I don't know, actually. I think he did 1-speed commandment. I don't think he did 1-speed. Which commandment? I'll do a video on every single commandment anyway, guys. So don't worry. Already did Galand. That was the best one, obviously. So I had to start with a banger. But like, answer also commandment. If you want to, guys, you can run this. This is cancer. Okay, this is really cancer because just getting your attack related stats lowered by 20% for 3 turns whenever you do anything is pretty cancer. So you can run that, but let's talk about the good demon teams now. So Demon King, obviously, these two work together. So just let me replace him then, okay? At least don't make me remove myself. These two together work super well. These two together, let me make myself bigger, bro, just for you guys. Okay, there you go. I'm sexy. These two work together super well. Right, now for the third slot, Esther also makes sense, right? Because he's really strong. He provides so much. But what you could do is run, I'm not even kidding, you could run this guy. Okay, and then you could run Esther also over this guy. Okay? And whatever you do, this guy is your backline. Okay? You could run these two, right? You could run these two. You get a bunch of, you do double AoE into this, it will kill. Okay? Again, video coming soon. Someone in my comments asked me for it as well, but I wasn't gonna make this anyway. But this is something you can do. Okay, now back to Demon King. Okay, this is a team. This is a standard. This is what most people are running right now, right? Esteros are still really useful. You do AoE, and then if you top deck another AoE with him, you do it again, and then you do AoE with this guy, or you do AoE single target AoE. Okay, and both like those turns would be really strong. And what you could also do is you replace this guy with a Chandelure, right? And you have a stance, right? And then it's harder to get to him, right? For those 2 turns, so you can build up. And this guy's cancer, so this guy will just, you know, touch children for you. And this guy will do a lot of damage still. It's fine. You don't have darkness, but this still works. Okay, this still works pretty well. This team, like all in all. Outside of that, for demons, you don't have many options. You don't really have any options, to be fair. Now you could run like some red Velasquez cheese. I tried, but she just dies so easily now. Like Meli is blue, see, she is red, she is dead. Like, it's you know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. So you can't really run her. But yeah, this team is something like I can see a lot of people running. Now, if you want to know what team's best, I'll say the Sins team. The Sins team is much better. But these are the teams you could be running from, okay? So in case you were not sure, right? There's so many options. Try them all. It's fun. The game's so fun with this Meli. He makes PvP so fun. If you go first. If you don't, it's probably not that fun. But, yeah, anyway, that's it, boys. Good job.